our final weekend together.
It
We've
is.
been together since middle of
January 20th.
Wow, to be exact.
Yes, so-
We have done the work, the healing work,
Yes.
and we have continued to incorporate that into our everyday
Into
lives.
the fun times. Because now, you do the work and then you use it when you need to. But it's some fun up in there too. We
Some
plenty
fun.
that stops.
Absolutely. I'm gonna miss her.
Me too. That part. Let me look like. Hey peeps, this is the last day of our co-living situation for this moment.
For this moment.
Right. To reconvene a little bit later in the year, but our Ecuador adventure is coming to a halt.
We've been together through the
thick
end
and
of it all.
yeah, the thick was really thick.
Yes.
Was
But
wild.
wouldn't take nothing from a journey.
No, not at all.
What about you?
Not at all.
Not at all.
It was a
Okay.
good one. It was a good one. They all been good ones,
Yeah.
So this is just another recap of a good one.
Of a good one. So, all right. So everybody always wants to know, y'all still friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all been fighting?
No.
No.
What was the biggest challenge we had this time? What would you say?
The stairs at Lorana? I don't know. What are
right.
you talking about? I mean, this wasn't a heavy labor trip.
No.
We didn't have to readjust that much. We didn't have to pivot because usually there's some pivoting involved.
Yeah.
Where you have to see how we're gonna like this new place or whatever. But that wasn't the case this year. We
Right.
were in two places.
Yeah.
And
In the same country for a
Same
change.
country. Mhm.
So, all right. So when we connect up again, will be towards the end of July.
Yep.
And we will be in Cartagena, Colombia, because we're going to come out of there swimming. So the swim retreat is coming up, and I can't do it without my sidekick.
Hey.
Actually, I could. I don't want to.
Well, there
I
you
don't
have it.
want to. I'm going to miss her.
But not for long.
No. So the co-living this year is different because we're not doing any house sits together. Right? So we just living together until we reconvene. So yeah, this has been a really good almost 90 days.
Yeah.
And so what would you say to people who are considering co-living?
Make sure you like that person. That's the first and foremost thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get with somebody because of convenience.
Right.
Make sure that you like who you're going to be with, because it's almost like a marriage.
Yeah.
You have to be able to communicate well enough and make enough, not sacrifices, but just maneuver around
Yeah,
that.
you got to be flexible enough.
Exactly.
Right? But with us, I mean, we've done this for a while now.
Yeah.
There's not a whole hell of a lot of flexibility involved. It's always a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom private situation. And, Wendy picks her bedroom and we move on from there, and it's easy for us.
Very easy. So once you pick the person that you like, then just decide on where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And go from there.
And for how long?
Yeah, it makes a real big difference being able to share expenses as opposed to paying for everything on your own.
Yeah.
We're doing a resort thing. I'm not with that.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to explore different countries for half the expense is a really good thing.
Yeah, it's a big plus. And the fact that as we are aging in this thing called life, right? Aches, pains, whatever the case may be, some days you just don't feel like doing something. And when you got, a living partner, a co-living partner, where you can be like, okay, can you get the whatever today.
I go to the grocery store.
Right,
She don't like to go
right.
to the grocery store.
Right.
I go,
So, just sharing responsibility, everyday living responsibilities, as
Absolutely.
opposed to who's going to walk the dog on a house sit.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different this year, but we like the different.
I do too.
We've been hanging out pretty hard here in Monta because, this is like home.
And it's an easy place to do nothing.
Yeah.
Part of the beginning of the year had to do with us doing a healing retreat, and this was a welcome way to regroup, because that month of heavy lifting, when I tell you it's heavy lifting, it's like I'm training to be a bodybuilder and I've never lifted a weight before.
Right.
So that was what it was like. And it's still heavy if you think about it, but it's all manageable.
Yeah.
And so happy to have done it.
Absolutely. And to take these new tools that we have in our kit everywhere that we go, because life is everywhere you go. And it's going to give you the curriculum, as Miss Lorana likes to say all the time. It's going to give you the curriculum. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I did it. Got a different mindset on how to deal with the facts as they come into our lives, And I think everybody in my inner circle is probably going to get the benefit of that.
Yeah, no, I know everybody is.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to get the same Wendy. Now, I know y'all liked her. She was all of that.
All
I'm
that
good.
and
I'm
some.
good. I get it. However, as my one friend says, my personality has personality. It's going to have a bigger fact pattern.
There you go.
To go with the personality.
There you go. There you go. I don't know what's happening with this new camera. I just got a new phone here in Ecuador, and
it's
I'm
only
trying to
gonna
figure
give
it
you
out.
a
It's only
little-
giving me a little bit.
Yeah, hurry up. Okay, so bye.
Yeah, I know. Bye.
See ya.
What else can we say? Listen, y'all, subscribe to her new YouTube channel. She doesn't have any
I
content.
don't have any content yet.
But we're working
It's
on
coming.
that. Subscribe anyway and give her a running start, okay? Wendy with the white hair. Get ready for some real, mature, adult female conversation. Okay?
Yeah, I do
Get your
have some
tea.
topics.
We got some topics. We got some plans. And until next time, let me just say, I encourage you to try it. If you have not tried co-living, if you haven't found your Wendy, then look for her. But understand you can't have mine, okay? All right, so this is it. This is our last day together.
Peace out.
Peace out. Until next time.
Until
From
next
Colombia.
time. From Colombia.
All right, peace and blessings, y'all.
Bye-bye.